What's happening, man? What's the word, man? Say, man, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all can tell by the screen. We got KSoo, and I forgot buddy name on the right. They back in the mix again. We ain't heard about KSoo and Jacksonville, Young and Ace and them in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I've been listening to your Ace. If y'all haven't listened to Young and Ace, go tap on Young and Ace. But we talking about KSoo today. If y'all know who KSoo is, yeah, Jacksonville, Florida rapper, aka Goon, aka Menace, aka Slatter, Driller, Thriller, whatever y'all want to call it. Shit, you mean? About to cover his trial because he in jail. If y'all don't know, a couple years back, you know what I'm saying? They went on a move, allegedly. They went on a move. Move went wrong. Cameras everywhere. They got bagged. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? So we about to cover this, see what's going on. What's this lady on the screen? What's her YouTube channel? Y'all go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a lawyer, but
let's get into the highlights from day 2 of Florida rapper KSoo, because apparently I was pronouncing it wrong. And y'all are on my ass.
Yeah.
So I'm going to recap the witnesses in a slightly different order than the order they testified, because it's my video and I can do that. And also because I think my way will help you track the story better.
Yeah.
So if you recall from day 1, Charles McCormick left his apartment on the morning of January 15th, 2020, and went to a staffing agency that was kind of in a shopping/grocery store plaza for a job he had recently secured. The owner of that staffing agency was a friend of McCormick's grandmother, and she helped him get the job. Also, before I play these clips...
And McCormick is, I don't know.
Shout out to
no, for real. We got to find out all that now,
some of
bro.
the news orgs had to take down day 2 because a juror's face was shown. So she's really the only person with footage from day 2.
I ain't doing no promo. Fuck that.
He looked back and turned and started to take off running. Had on dark, covered. They were covered. Their face and their head was covered.
Did they have anything in their hands?
They did. They had a weapon, a gun.
Big old irons.
A large gun.
Could you tell the person that was chasing him, even though they were covered, could you tell what color that person was?
Brown-skinned person.
Brown-skinned person.
Yeah, I'm going to pause it, but if you said everything was covered, how could you tell they were brown skin or dark skin, light skin, white, you know?
Was the person with the gun chasing Charles, was that person, would you consider them short or tall?
To me, they were tall.
How tall are you?
I'm about 5'5".
But could you tell if the shooter was taller or shorter than Charles?
He seemed taller than Charles.
Did you see or hear any gunshots?
Multiple shots.
Multiple
I dropped
shots.
down, told the people sitting in my lobby to get down, and I snatched the phone off of the...
And by the way, I'm going to keep pausing that. Florida is an open carry state. Everybody in Florida got them glickers, switches, blickers. Everybody got sticks out there in Florida, boy. I ain't going to lie.
Reception is death.
We need help. They're shooting 7001 Merrill Road. He's running across the parking lot with a shotgun.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, who's shooting, ma'am? Give me a
I don't know
description.
the gentleman. He has a black mask on. He has on a skull cap. He's running across the parking lot. 7001. I'm at Express Employment.
Okay, ma'am, slow down. Okay, he has on a black mask. What color shirt and pants?
God damn, he has on a... Hey,
Ma'am.
he has on a black mask, skull cap, running, tall, thin, black male.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
And did he shoot
Relax.
anybody?
No, they not doing nothing to you.
Where's
Relax.
Charles? Was it Charles? They shot through my door, my window. They shot Charles McCormick.
Okay, ma'am, somebody's been shot, ma'am?
Did they shoot him? Do y'all see him? Yes. He's down on the ground. His name is Charles McCormick.
Charles
Know who he
McCormick.
is, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I got everybody coming to you, ma'am. I need some questions. I need you to help me, ma'am, okay?
Man, you don't get the ambulance to that lady. When you talking about you asking questions, she just said somebody was hit. Charles, well, I ain't gonna say his name. She just said somebody was. What more questions do you need? You need to do, the operator lady need to get an ambulance to that location.
Ma'am, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Where has he been shot at? We need all this information.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter right now? He's hit. He's hit. Why does it matter where he's hit? Oh, I mean, they could tell her. We're gonna see, bro. I'm getting mad a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Is he in the parking lot?
Parking lot.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
Black young male. His name is Charles McCormick.
She giving you all
And
the
you said
details.
the guy came in to get a job?
Yeah. Charles McCormick. I'm a staffing agent.
Okay.
He came in for his interview.
Okay.
Got a job. He was walking out for his job assignment. As soon as he walked out the door, this guy started shooting at him in the parking lot with a mask on. He started running. He ran on the side of my building on the sidewalk, and the guy shot him. It's like a shotgun. He's down on the sidewalk. He's not moving.
Thank you. All the details right there.
Right now, I have bullet holes all in my window right now.
Okay, ma'am, we got everybody coming to you, okay?
Jesus, I hope I never have to call 911. Ever. So after the incident happened in this parking lot, the getaway car speeds through the parking lot, and an officer who just so happened to also be in that parking lot started following it. A small portion of this interaction is caught on video because another man who was in the parking lot had a camera on his truck, so the camera recorded it. Yeah. Let me prepare you now. The driver of this truck was apparently in his car jamming, so the clip starts off with some really loud music.
I'm a skip. Stop playing. I don't know if that's copyright, but we cannot hear that.
Or would have been just based on your position?
I'd say 5'10", 5'11", less than 6.
But pretty close to based on 5'10" to 5'11"?
Yeah.
Okay. Judge, that's all the questions I have.
Now, let me remind you, according to Florida prosecutors, Hakeem Robinson is the triggerman for this crime. And one of the key arguments in his defense is that the eyewitnesses described the triggerman as less than 6 feet and skinny or slim. KSoo, on the other hand, is 6 feet tall and thick.
Nah, really, so.
And you gotta look at the shooter.
So it's not KSoo.
You saw the shooter. I saw the shooter in the sense that I saw the individual in a tracksuit, but I did not see identifying anything that I could identify him with. The shooter was very slight, right? That was the word, yes. Those are your words. Correct. And he wasn't carrying a lot of
course, they try to get so specific. Those are your words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They try to get so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
correct. And although you said that he was 5'10" to 5'11", you wouldn't swear to that. As a matter of speech, it was my estimation. That's what I really meant. But you unequivocally said that he was very slight. I did.
The attorney for Leroy Whitaker Jr., Hakeem's co-defendant for this trial, also asked this driver some questions, but it was very brief. If you recall, Whitaker's defense is basically that he had nothing to do with this crime. So his attorney focuses her questions on asking the driver how many people he saw in the getaway car. And that's because if Hakeem Robinson is really the trigger man, then he's the front seat passenger. And then the driver, we already know, was Dominique Barner. So if Whitaker was really there, that would mean there would have been a third person in the.
And when we say one thing, I don't think these Florida boys telling. I don't think in this case, certain case, dealing with the past and who they associated with. Oh, I don't think they telling. They ain't doing no telling because they would have been told, right? You know what I'm saying? If they know he was the getaway driver, he would have been told, and I'm pretty sure he ain't doing no telling.
Car.
You mentioned you were not able to see into the inside of this silver car, correct?
That's correct.
But you were not able to see how many people were in that car, one way or the other, correct?
It had to be two at least. The driver and the gentleman who got in the passenger side.
Okay. And you certainly only saw one lone gunman, correct?
Correct.
One shooter, correct?
Correct.
Now, the next witness to highlight is the officer who was driving the car following the getaway car. On the stand, this officer starts off by describing what he heard and what he saw that made him start following the car.
As I continue to walk to my vehicle, I've heard a series of rapid fire based upon my training knowledge. This was a rifle because of the rapid fire of the weapon. And I'll never forget it. I said subconsciously, I know they are not doing this in the middle of the day.
Boy, do you not know where you at? You was in Florida, Jacksonville, Jet. They do this broad day, early morning, late night, afternoon, wherever you can think about it, they doing it. This is an open carry liquor state.
Look to my right,
Mr. Officer.
I saw the subject running to a vehicle with a black and gray sweatshirt type hoodie on and a black Draco-style pistol rifle in his hand, running to a vehicle.
And that Drake.
I didn't see the crime, but I heard the rounds. I knew that something bad had happened. Either a building was shot into a vehicle or a person. That vehicle, as soon as the subject got into the passenger side, I can't even determine the speed it was going. It was racing through the parking lot violently. There was a red truck that I had to cut off to get behind the vehicle, and I picked the vehicle up on Merrill Road exiting the Publix parking lot.
Let me see how I did the advertisement, man. Alright, man. See what's going on. Oh, I guess it's the day when the police officer was following him. I don't know if this copyright, cause you know what I'm saying.
How fast did that Nissan get up to?
I can remember one time looking at my dash, and that vehicle I was going almost 100 miles an hour. So when I got
that Nissan
back
Altima or
to
that Maxima,
Townsend, as I get ready to turn on Townsend, I see that vehicle just pop out and it's gunning it.
Did you see that
so
Nissan?
M1 reckless driving.
Yes, sir. It crashed.
Police evading.
I saw the male get out
allegedly
in all black
bro.
of the driver's side.
Is he saying black?
And I saw that same subject that had that black and gray hoodie on get out of the passenger side vehicle with that same Draco pistol-style rifle in his hand.
Draco.
Did you provide a description of the person you saw run across the street with the rifle?
I did. The most, I guess, identifiable things, what he was wearing, as well as the rifle, what color it was. And then I tried to give my best determination of height based upon me being nowhere near him at any time to be able to determine his exact height.
He making it clear he wasn't near him. You know what I'm saying?
But what was the height that you gave as a description?
I believe it was like 5'8" to 5'10", something like that. It was an estimation.
Does 5'5" to 5'8" sound?
Yes.
If you haven't caught on yet, height and weight is a key part of this trial.
It is.
Particularly as it relates to the alleged triggerman, Hakeem Robinson.
Is that the same vehicle that you chased or followed from the shopping
KSoo
plaza?
damn near like
And is that the same vehicle that you saw the individual with the rifle flee out of?
Yes, sir.
And that was the same individual you saw get into that vehicle at the shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
For this next clip, you're going to have to look at the very top of the screen. A person is going to go running by, and that's the alleged triggerman, Hakeem Robinson.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Did you see the individual at the top of the screen?
Yeah, like less than like a second and a half or less. I mean,
nah, you can't tell.
Did it take some time for you to actually come into view on this camera?
It did.
Do you recognize that individual?
Yes, sir. That's me.
They was booking it through them backyards, bro. All types of cameras everywhere.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Damn. Officer 6'4". Damn.
Let me ask you this. Looking at this video, having been at that area at that date and time,
yeah.
Do you believe your description that you put out was correct?
Sir, sorry, I was wrong.
Just a minute, sir.
So on the stand, the officer repeatedly says that his 5'8" to 5'10" estimation was wrong and that he actually never was close enough to give an accurate estimation of the suspect's height. And Hakeem's defense attorney takes the opportunity to drill this home. The two actually have a very awkward cross-examination.
Now you sprinted to your vehicle, right?
I ran to my vehicle.
Nah, they get down to specific in the courtroom. They get so specific. Oh my goodness, they get so specific.
In this case,
I mean, running, sprinting. I mean,
I'd be nervous.
is it the same to you?
Don't be out doing crimes.
Yes, sir.
All right, now you ran track and field, right? Are you unsure if you ran track and field?
35 years ago.
But you ran track and field.
35 years ago.
All right. And so you ran, sprinted to your vehicle. And you did that because you heard those gunshots, right?
I did that because I'm a police officer and I have a duty to enforce the law.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Cooper asked you for your answer as to the height of the shooter, and your original answer was 5'8" to 5'10". Do you remember what you said on that day in the heat of the moment over your radio?
That was a estimation.
Officer,
what I saw. So there's no time that I was ever close to that subject. Everything that you see from a distance is not accurate when you're talking about height.
Defense attorney,
there was no time that I wasn't a great distance away from the subject.
Officer, I'm going to cut.
So I never had an opportunity to look at that person like I'm looking at you or be this close at any time.
Officer, I didn't ask you to explain the answer that you haven't given us to us yet. Nowhere in your call, whether it's the recorded call or the actual notes, do you say, could be 5'5" to 5'9", I'm not sure. You don't say you're not sure, right?
It's always a guess. I've never been trained in determining people's height.
He's capping.
So the state alleges
He's capping. He's capping. The police is trained for these type of things. You have to train to give a description. That's training, I think. Because they want to ask for a description. That's training. Everything y'all do is train. I'm about to make a part 2 to this video in a minute.
when Hakeem Robinson got away from that officer, he hid in an apartment complex and then called his brother, Abdul Robinson Jr., a.k.a. Kareem, to pick him up. Kareem was with their cousin.
Why do y'all have phones? Why do y'all have phones? Ain't y'all supposed to be the Florida, Jacksonville Steppers? Bro, ain't y'all supposed to be ATK? Why do y'all got phones texting? Y'all supposed to be able to have this in motion. When we get here, be here. When we get there, be there. I'm here. Be right there.
Whose name is Torgon, and the two of them convinced Torgon's girlfriend to pick Hakeem up. You probably just got confused, but just watch.
On January 15, 2020, that morning, were you home?
Yes.
And what's the first thing you remember about that morning?
I was being woke up out my sleep.
Who was waking you up?
Torgan.
After you were woken up on January 15th, 2020 by Torgon, did you see anyone else in your home?
A Kareem.
Abdul Robinson Jr.?
Yes. I went out to the living room and him and Kareem.
See, I'm going to stop it right here. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to make a part 2 to the KSoo trial. You know what I'm saying? KSoo trial part 2 on bro. Coming soon. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. You mean? Drop a comment. If y'all got any comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe on bro. Be back in the next one on bro.